Hello guys, and happy, what is today? Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I was up at the crack of dawn this morning. Matthew, for football, unless he's in another sport, he has weightlifting for football, like all throughout the whole rest of the school year. So he has to be there, I think it's like maybe 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays or something like that. So he has to leave by like 6:30 or something like that, which is like kind of crazy. I think he left today at like 6:30. He woke me up when he was leaving, so he's like, "Oh, bye Kayla, I'm leaving." I was like, "Oh, thanks for waking me up." And so I was up at 6:30, and then I was like, "Oh darn it, I gotta make sure," because Jack wasn't awake and I didn't want him to sleep through his friend coming to get him, because one of his friends walked over. He lives like maybe 2 blocks away, or 2 or 3 blocks away. And so he walked over here and then picked Jack up, and then they walked to school. It's kind of a little bit out of his way, like maybe a block out of his way. But he ended up coming to Jack's store, and then walked them to school. So that was awesome. And then I'm out of breath because I was moving the washing machine, guys. I'll share with you guys that in a second, but that's why I'm like completely out of breath. So yeah, that's what happened. I woke up and then I couldn't fall back asleep because I was like, oh well, I still have like, I have to make sure Jack was up until probably about like 7:30 or 7:45 because his friend was coming over at like 8:05 or something. So I was like, oh okay, I'll just, I'll sleep for another hour or so. No, I didn't get the chance to because I was so freaked out that I was going to forget to get him up, which he got up on his own, which was awesome. But I was like, oh, he didn't have an alarm clock in his room, because normally Matthew wakes him up, or else then by that time, like, my mom is up, or else my dad's up, whoever's driving him to school. So, like, oh, like, if they're awake already from taking Matthew, then they'll just wake Jack up if he's not already awake. So, but normally he wakes up on his own, but then I was just scared. I was like, oh, I don't want him to miss going to his friend's house, and then I have to try and call my dad and get in touch with him so that he can call the school, to, like, either tell him he's going to be late, or else that he's not going to be able to come in today, like, if we really overslept or something. So, anyway, so I'm extremely tired. Well, not super tired. I went to bed at like maybe 11:45, 12 o'clock-ish. So it wasn't super late that I slept in, but, I went to bed. So then I've been up, it's now noon. I've been up, I was watching actually Revenge, because I watched, I think maybe season 1 and season 2, but then I think they got season 3 and 4, which are the last 2 seasons on Netflix. And I can't remember where I was in it though. So I was like, I'll just start watching it from the beginning. So that's why I actually watched 1 episode last night, and then I watched like 2 or 3 this morning while I was eating my breakfast and had my coffee. So then yesterday night we were looking for nail trimmers for the dogs, because we used to have 2 sets of nail trimmers and I cannot find them anywhere. So guys, this is, and our laundry room is still a little bit dirty, but I ended up cleaning and kind of reorganizing. Most of the stuff that was on here was supposed to be on here anyway, except for like some of this stuff. I don't know. Some of this stuff is like my dad's, like, this really shouldn't be on here. This is more like fast access stuff, and I don't think the mothballs are even supposed to be in the house. But they're in here and stuff. So I pretty much cleaned all this. I mopped the floor, which we have stained floors in here because it's our laundry room. It's a dirty room. But basically just cleaned this entire shelf and then reorganized it. I also moved the washing machine because, if you guys know, all of our dog stuff hangs here, and so sometimes like the stuff will fall off or whatever, and I was assuming like it'd get pushed back behind here. So I moved this whole thing out to try and find it, and I was like, well, since I'm doing this anyway, I might as well just clean it. So I cleaned and organized this whole thing and everything, and then mostly I sweeped out behind the washing machine, but I couldn't really mop it because I couldn't get a mop back there. So that's what I ended up doing, and our garbage and recycling is kind of overflowing now because of it. But that thing, we always keep like potatoes and onions on there, even though they're supposed to be hanging. We don't have anywhere to really hang them. My dad wants to like get something kind of maybe even like this in the laundry room, maybe like smaller, but something that kind of hangs so that we can keep the potatoes and onions on. And then I was thinking even just like this that we keep our coffee mugs on would work, to hang like onions or whatever, like some type of hooks or something like that that we could just hang them on, which we have that one cabinet there that I was like, that'd be perfect. But so we keep them on that that white shelf thing. So I ended up cleaning that off because it had all the potatoes and onions and stuff like that on there. So I just cleaned the whole thing out. So that's what I was doing. And like I said, the washing machine, I'm a small person, so moving the washing machine probably for anybody else wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I'm pretty small, and so moving that washing machine, especially since I have not been working out, was probably my workout for the day. So I actually found Amy's chili at Walmart. I am going to have some of that, and I'll tell you guys what I think, but I just found some. It's like super awesome. I'm super excited to try it out, but I think it's like a bean chili or something. But so that's what I've been doing all day today, guys. And two, I did my hair kind of like cutesy. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's Belle inspired, I guess is what it's called, the way I did it. So yeah, I just pulled it in a ponytail because my hair, I just took a shower last night before I went to bed, and so my hair was like fine, like I didn't really need to pull it up, but since I knew I was going to be cleaning over there, I was like, I don't want my hair all in my face, so I just took care of pulled it up this way, which I think is kind of cute. So yeah, guys, that's what I've been doing, and I'm not wearing any makeup either because I've decided that I'm going to try and let my face take a little bit of a breather because my face has been breaking out a lot, and so I want to try and like, because I was washing it, but I wasn't using like my cleansers and stuff like that because I couldn't find one of them, and then I found it, and so now I'm starting to use it again. But since I couldn't find it, I wasn't using it. I was just using soap and water, which wasn't really, I don't know, it wasn't cleaning it as deeply as I wanted it to. So now that I'm have it again, I'm going to start using it and try not wear makeup for like maybe a week or so, just so that my face can rehydrate and everything. So that's why I'm not wearing makeup. I'm like all dressed up but no makeup. But I don't have anywhere to be, so it's not like, you know, that big of a deal, I guess. And tonight we're going to have sloppy joes because we have leftover sloppy joes from my aunt yesterday. She brought some sloppy joes for helping my grandma clean, or for helping my grandma move in. So that's what we're going to have leftovers from that today. Guys, this is so good. This is the Amy's organic chili, black bean, low fat, medium, and it is USDA organic. It's also vegan, if you guys can see on the ingredients on there. It is actually vegan too. Oh my goodness, guys, it is so good. The flavoring is like perfect. It honestly reminds me a lot of Wendy's chili, which is like, I don't know, I mean, it's super fatty, but like this tastes like it, but it's so much better. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. Hey guys, so we're watching the Carolina Colts game, and of course we're cheering for Carolina because we love the Panthers. So they are currently winning, which is awesome. Currently still undefeated. But yeah, guys. Okay, so after all of the cleaning and searching in the laundry room, I could not find any doggy nail trimmers. So we bought some like $7 ones at Walgreens, and they're okay, but they're not like super, I don't want to say strong, like they're strong enough, but I'm scared that like, I don't know, I'll show you guys them in a minute, but like to cut Ike's nails. So I got most of the back nails done, but he's really fidgety about his front nails. Like, he's weird in general if you touch his paws, and so if you touch his front paws, he's really weird about it. His back paws, normally he's okay. So like I just pick his paw up, like put his nail in between, you know, in the little thing, and then clip it, and he didn't like it really, but I was trying to do it while he was eating his dinner, which he was pretty much fine with. He let me get like 2 or 3 nails. But so most of the back ones are all done. It's the front ones that he won't let me do, and so I'm gonna try and do it like while he's sleeping or something like that, and see if I can sneak up on him when he's sleeping, or even tomorrow like for breakfast, see if I can trim a few. We also have, I don't know if you guys know, but the like as seen on TV thingy, it spins. It's like a sander kind of, like, you know, almost to buff your nails more, which would work fine if I could put pressure on his nail, like hold his nail against it, but he won't let me touch his nails, so it's like a huge problem. But like it works, but I have to like try and hold him and hold the thing at the same time. It's just really hard to do. So I was able to get a few nails done, which I guess is better than none, but I'm still gonna have to try and get some. So the game is back on, guys. I gotta finish watching this last quarter. Now it's in overtime. Really, we're undefeated all year, and now I can't even right now. No, but it's tied up, which means I don't have the energy to stay up this late. I'm tired. And also, yeah, we're gonna have to get up in the morning. And I kind of wanted to watch an episode of Revenge. It's 11 o'clock right now, which means I'd only be staying up until midnight. No, I'll probably have to be up until 12:30, 1 o'clock. Oh, guys, I can't even. I'm not even joking. I'm seriously stressing out. I, didn't even want to watch the end of that quarter. Now overtime. Now I have to stay up longer. I can go to bed and sleep soundly knowing that the Panthers won. I literally went, oh dear God, please, I'm begging you. Please let there be an interception, because okay, they scored back, and then, you know, all that stuff happened, and then I was just going, we're on defense, I'm tired, and I'm like, it's 11:30 now. I go, oh, please let there be an interception. Please let there be an interception. Interception! Yay! And then it's third down, and they missed, I think, I don't know, pass or something. I don't even remember what it was. And then they ended up kicking the field goal. I go, okay, so I guess their kicker's Gano or something. I don't really know. I just know Robbie Gold from the Bears. That's the only kicker who I really know. So I go, please, buddy, all right? You already put us in this position before. He missed the extra point, which is what made him go into overtime in the first place. If they would have had the extra point on the one kick, the one touchdown, they would have been up, and then the Colts' extra point that they ended up scoring they would have been down a point still. So I was like, okay, please make this. It was a pretty long field goal, and he made it, and I was like, oh yes, I can go to sleep. Happy tonight. Oh guys, I'm so tired. Yeah, because I was up so late last night. Well, I wasn't up very late last night, but I was just, what's it called? I woke up early this morning, but Matthew, we actually had to tonight before the, what's it called?
Yeah, I saw the end of it.
Oh, you did, Dad? Did you hear me screaming? Yeah. I was yelling. I was like...
Well, I woke up and I was like, oh, really? They just tied the game up?
Yeah, and then did you see? Keekly got the interception?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
They were up 17 points.
I was like, I sent a prayer up. I was like, please God, I really want to go to bed. Please let there be an interception. That play, there was an interception. And then I went, oh my gosh. I was like, all right. And then the kicker kicks the field goal. I was like, please, buddy, you already put us in this position once. Please make it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, guys, we ran a few errands today. Like I said, we went out and we got the dog trimmers. Here's what they look like. These are what they look like. I don't know, I don't like these ones because the ones we used to have used to be kind of like scissors, like they close in the middle. This thing just comes up, if you guys can tell. But they're kind of cheap. They're the Pet Shop brand. And so this little thingy can come off, and so you can keep it. I kind of like that the nails just don't go everywhere. So yeah, that's what we ended up having for Ike, what's it called? To cut his nails. So we picked that up at Walgreens, and then we were looking because my dad wanted to get some vitamins. He couldn't find any at the Walgreens we went to. We also tried Jewel, and then we ended up going to GNC. So Matthew also had to get a book at Barnes & Noble, so he had to get Lord of the Flies for school. And I think we went to one other place now. I can't remember where it was. Maybe that was actually it. I don't know. I just ended up going with, because, you know, we were out and stuff like that. I thought there was one place. Oh, we also had to stop at FedEx and drop a package off too. Which there's a not FedEx. What's the other one called? The guys that in brown, whatever it's called, the brown trucks. What are those ones called? UPS. So there's a UPS in our what's it called, area, but there's not a FedEx, and the one my mom had printed off the label for before she went and had her surgery was for for FedEx. So we also had to go there, and it was on the way to like the bookstore and everything. So guys, I'm going to go to bed. I had a pretty eventful day. It looks like we're going to have Sloppy Joe leftovers tomorrow too, because my aunt left us with like literally a ton of Sloppy Joe leftovers. So we've had Sloppy Joes for, it'll be 3 weeks, or 3 weeks, 3 days in a row. And then I guess I'll cook Wednesday, Thursday, and I can probably just do a pasta, like a spaghetti on Friday or something like that. So I told Bliss she could not come in my bed, and somehow she ended up in my bed. I told you no. Look at all of my blankets and everything is all, well actually this is a shirt. What is this doing here, Bliss? Where'd you get this from? Yeah, where'd you get this from? I gotta fix this. This is the thing that goes on top of my mattress, or under my sheets. So yeah, guys, I have to get some of that stuff done. But I'm kind of happy that, like, I got the laundry room cleaned up today. That was a pretty big accomplishment. I'm probably going to end up doing my laundry tomorrow, because I've got some stuff I have to wash, and then also hang up the rest of my laundry that I didn't get hung up from last week. It's weird. It always takes me a whole week to hang up my laundry. Or like whatever my next day I do my laundry is. So I'm going to go to bed. Jack, my dad's at work, and so Jack's friend's coming to pick him up. And Matthew is, I believe, walking to school. But I don't even know, because he is, like, not feeling very well. Who knows if he's honestly even going to go to school tomorrow. But that's a different story. He's like, I have body aches. I don't feel good. So I really hope I don't get sick. So yeah, guys, I'll talk to you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So bye, guys.